When the HOA slapped me with a $500 fine for fishing on my own property, I decided to fight back, and now they're the ones paying to keep me away from the water. It all started one sunny afternoon when I decided to enjoy a peaceful day by the lake, fishing from my private dock. I had been fishing here for years, it was my property, and I saw no reason why anyone would object. But when I received a letter from the HOA the next week, I couldn't believe my eyes. They had fined me $500 for fishing without permission. According to them, my actions were violating community rules that I had never agreed to in the first place. I was stunned. I knew this wasn't just about fishing. It was about control. The HOA had been pushing limits for months, making unreasonable demands, and expecting everyone to bow to their so-called authority. They were used to people folding under pressure, but I wasn't going to let them get away with it. I immediately gathered all the documents, including the original property agreements, which clearly stated that I had full rights to the land and the lake. There was no clause that restricted fishing, no mention of permits, and no indication that my activities were in any way harmful to the community. It was clear this fine was a power play, nothing more. I reached out to a lawyer, and together we fought the fine. We pointed out the lack of legal grounds for the HOA's demands. After several back and forths and mounting pressure, the HOA started to crack. They soon realized that I wasn't someone who would let them push me around. Rather than face a lengthy legal battle, they chose to offer a settlement. They not only withdrew the fine, but also agreed to pay me a compensation fee for the inconvenience and stress their actions had caused. The victory wasn't just mine. It was a victory for anyone who had ever been intimidated by the HOA. Now, every time I step near the water, I remember how close they came to thinking they could control me. But instead of keeping me out, they had to pay me for the right to access my own property. I proved that standing your ground is worth it. The HOA learned a valuable lesson. You don't mess with someone who knows their rights. Want to hear more? Shocking HOA stories? Subscribe to the HOA stories and watch how the tables turn.